All right, we are live on YouTube, and tonight I'm going to be running another subscriber hangout where you can hang out in the chat, get to know each other, do a little networking, as long as you do it the right way, genuinely. And I'm also going to be answering any questions you have in regards to any of your business or personal needs. With another segment of Ask Coach Eli Anything. So stick around for all that and much, much more that's coming right up. Live from Northern California. Welcome to another episode of Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the third episode of the day. Shit, I haven't done 3 live streams in a day in quite some time, or put out 3 pieces of content in one day in quite some time. But I don't know, I've been feeling quite a bit energized today. It's been a really good day. Handled some important business earlier this morning between my previous 2 streams. And now I'm here to finish off the week and start off a brand new week with a great positive show. Folks, I'm only going to be on for 1 hour. I'm going to be wrapping up this show probably at about 11:15 Eastern, 8:15 Pacific, unless something major happens and we need to go a little bit over. But I do want to get some rest because I did a 3.5-hour stream earlier. Did I say that right? A 3.5-hour stream earlier. And then before that, did about a half an hour stream to promote a special interview that happened on another channel. So if you want to, see what happened earlier today, just go back and check out my previous streams. If not, no big deal. Let's start fresh. It's going to be a brand new week here on Coach Eli's channel. Tonight, I'm just going to be answering some questions in the chat regarding any questions you have. I'm going to ask everyone that has been following me for quite some time to not talk about what happened earlier. I want to move past that. All of that stuff that's been happening with the pedophilia, the false pedophilia accusations. I'm done with that. I don't want to talk about that anymore. I think we mentioned it enough to raise enough awareness. And again, if anybody asks me any questions regarding that, I'm not going to ban you or time you out or anything, but I'm just going to ignore it. So, sometimes things get played out, and I think this has been played out enough. I think enough people are aware, and it's time to move forward to bigger and better things. But feel free to ask anything else in the chat. Feel free to also ask me any business and personal relationship questions you have regarding your business needs, regarding, your relationships, your marriages. I am a business and personal relationship coach, also known as a life coach. I have tons of experiences to share with you folks and tons of experience in doing this. So I'm not going to get into my spiel here on my qualifications and stuff. I mentioned that before. If you want to find out more about my qualifications, just go to my website at coacheli.com, and you'll be able to read 3 long-ass paragraphs there and find out more. So that is that. I made myself another pot of coffee. And I just got back not too long ago from taking a 4.5-mile walk at the park. And those of you that have been following me for quite some time know about a long time beef I've had with another content creator named JB Gunner. I mean, it's pretty much been squashed. But the funny thing is, JB Gunner has started a brand new beef with someone else that I'm going to be collaborating with and doing some shows with soon. He's this African American content creator named RBR, Real Brother Radio. And he is a liberal political commentator or political analyst, however you want to say it. He does political commentary like J.B. Gunner does. And J.B. Gunner is, he's a white conservative, and RBR is a black liberal. And J.B. Gunner, hasn't had the kindest words to say about the African American community, and we all know that he can't stand liberals. I'm a liberal as well, so it's just been it's been kind of a weird thing because J.B. Gunner has been simulcasting RBR's live streams. I was on a live stream, not on his stream. I was in the chat of RBR's live stream earlier. J.B. Gunner was simulcasting it on his #GunSquad channel, and JB Gunner was in the chat, and we were all just talking a bunch of shit there. It was pretty entertaining, I must say. It's all good in the hood. But hopefully sometime this week I'll be able to bring on RBR. His name is Theron. Onto my show, and hopefully I'll be able to get on his show, and that should mix things up a little bit here. So that is that. Let me go ahead and check out the chat and see what's going on. But first and foremost, folks, if you would like to support this channel beyond just being here, you can make a donation in any amount based on the value you feel you are receiving. Nightbot will be sharing my link every 6 minutes, and Nightbot just shared my link not too long ago. If you scroll up, paypal.me/Coach Eli. You can also write a note of any length, and I will read that note live on the air. Or if within that note you request to remain anonymous, I will definitely honor and respect that. I do respect people's wishes and their privacy. I do not dox anybody here. Donations are not required, but they are greatly appreciated. And until I get monetized, which I'm probably a little over 400 subs away from that, I do have the watch time, had it for a while. It's the only method of what do you call it? Money that this channel makes. Only method of revenue is a better word that this channel makes. So please take that into consideration when you come here each and every day. It takes a lot of work for us YouTubers to put out this content. So it would be much appreciated if you could spare a few dollars, or even more than a few dollars if you have it, available. And I'll reinvest that back into the channel to bring you even more content and better content than you're already receiving here. Okay, let's check out the chat and see what is going on. Let's see what's happening here. Let's start at the very top. Blue Ball Brandon's in the house. Let's go, Coach. Your fans are waiting. So, Blue Ball Brandon, you like to just pull my chain, man. You're just a troll, bro. I mean, you're a real person, but you're just a troll here for entertainment. So I'm just going to ignore your comments. Nothing like missing the start time. What do you mean by that? I started right on time. Brandon, if I want to do a 10-minute intro window playing music to make sure everyone gets here right when I start, I had the option of doing that. I knew what you meant by that, bro. You're just a shit disturber, dude. You're just a shit stirrer, bro. Like, you don't need life coaching. You've got your life in order. You've got plenty of money. You've got a hot wife. You got kids. You got your life in order. You're just here to, fill in the void, bro. I'm just being honest with you, bro. That's the truth. So I don't know how much I can value your bullshit. Probably not value it at all, but hey, thanks for being here regardless. Much appreciation and much love from Coach Eli. Lucy Franzese, welcome everybody. Please remember to be respectful amongst others within the chat/platform at all times throughout the stream. From Zero to Homestead's in the house. Welcome. Aloha, folks. How you doing from Zero to Homestead? Hey, would love to interview you sometime from Zero to Homestead. If you want to do an interview anytime soon, please connect with me on Google Hangouts chat. Just go below in the description of this video. Find my email, coach.eli@coach.eliasmelas.com, and just copy and paste that email into Hangouts and send me a Hangouts chat request. And I'd be happy to chat with you and set up an interview, even sometime this week. Simply Deep 1985 at a grip on life. Sup, Coach Eli, my risk-taking internet associate. Do you copy and paste that every time you first come on here, Simply Deep 1985? Or do you just naturally type that out exactly the same way each time one of my shows starts when you're able to make it here? But anyway, thanks for being here, bro. I appreciate that. Much appreciation. Chara Ricci's here, the lady of Lucy Franzese, at Lucy Franzese. We speak English here, Chara. We don't understand. What is that, French? What the hell is that? Is that Spanish? Is your woman Spanish, bro? Those Latin chicks are pretty hot, man. They are. Latin women are pretty spicy. It's all good. Let's leave it at that. But thank you for being here, Chara Ricci. Much appreciated. Francesca Giuliano. I can't pronounce your last name. Francesca, thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the show. How did you find out about the show, Francesca? Just kind of curious. Seems like you are a consumer of content. You do not have any content on your channel. You have 6 subscribers, but you have your picture there. That's cool. Did you find out about me through RBR or JB Gunners, #Gun Squad, or I'm curious to know how you found out about the channel. But thank you for being here. Much appreciation and love from Coach Eli here. The man Asty Bushman's back. Bushman, did you sleep at all, bro? You've gone over 24 hours without sleeping, man. Jesus Christ. I mean, I had about 6 hours of sleep last night, 5-6 hours, and I was feeling okay. I mean, I am getting a little tired. I'm not going to lie. It's my 3rd freaking stream of the day. Plus, I just walked 4.5 miles at the park. But I at least got some rest. You're going on no sleep for how many hours now, Matt Aussie Bushman? Y2K homie's in the house. Hey, Y2K homie and we will probably be doing an interview sometime this week. I'm probably going to have 2 or 3 interviews hopefully lined up for this week. It's going to start getting even more interesting over here on my channel, folks. We're going to start really getting to know more people. I know there's been a lot of drama lately and stuff that I had to tackle head on, but we're getting back to the message here. And I really enjoy interviewing people. And, I did get some feedback regarding the Colin Butters interview that it was, and I want to say this very carefully because I love Colin. And he's a moderator here, and he's an amazing person. But people were saying it was kind of a boring interview. It was kind of a dull interview. And what I have to say about that is that, Colin hasn't done many interviews. And, I kind of, asked him some pretty heavy-hitting questions to kind of spice up the show. And it wasn't something that he was used to. So, cut Colin some slack. He's a really good guy, and I really appreciate him. But I do understand, the audience wants to, be entertained. They want to feel excitement. They want to feel spice during an interview. So I've got some people coming up this week that are really spicy and, like to say it as it is and are going to change things up around here. So stick around for that. Things are going to get very interesting this coming week. So thank you for being here, Y2K homie. Lucy Francis had a grip on life. Fair enough. What did you say fair enough to, Lucy Francis? Keith McTow says, totally agree, coach. The future is forward. That's right, bro. That's what Lucy meant by fair enough. I mean, we played out the whole entire, false allegation pedophilia thing, It was all bullshit, I think one of the best things we can do for the other side is to just give them radio silence, man. Let them starve. Like JB Gunner likes to say. Let the other side starve, and that's that. I mean, let's see what they do when they have no content to restream. Over here because we're not talking about them, and if they restream me. When I'm not talking about them, then that's even worse. I'd be like, wow, okay. Shit, I'm not even talking about you and you're relaying my stream? Okay. Shit, I guess you really have nothing better to do than to focus all of your attention on me. Oh, well. Let's see here. What else? At least he's leaving you alone, coach. Who, JB Gunner? He's kind of leaving me alone. He's picking and choosing his battles. I think JB realizes that I've learned a thing or two about how to play this YouTube game. And so I think in some weird way, even though JB won't pay me a compliment or won't publicly state respect for me, I think he has some respect, at least a little respect for me deep within. Because he hasn't really been coming at me at all lately. And I think primarily it's because of the fact that he's going toe-to-toe with RBR, Real Brother Network. He's occupied with RBR. And if he had nothing better to do, trust me, he'd come back to his daddy, because I'm JB's daddy. I mean, let's face it, I'm everyone's daddy. Everyone says that I like to eat off of their plate. Shit, everyone eats off of my plate. Fuck, man. But anyway, yeah, at least he's leaving me alone. That's cool. Matt Aussie Bushman says, Nightbot, well, he can't touch you, Bushman, because you're a goddamn moderator now, bro. Blue collar millennial sipping on gin and juice. We love you, coach. Thank you, Asistoli. I doxed you. Everyone knew it was you anyway. We talked about it anyway yesterday, bro. Everyone knows that's you. Blue collar millennial sipping on gin and juice. Great sock count. Moderators, that is Asistoli, and then below is his best buddy, Blue Ball Brandon. Blue collar millennial sipping on gin and juice says, you look tired, coach. How are you feeling? I'm a little tired, bro. But I'm good. I mean, you can't feel my energy still, bro? Dude, I did a 3.5 hour stream earlier, and then I did a half an hour stream in the morning to promote another interview that happened on someone else's channel. So, then I took my 4.5 mile walk, and now I'm back doing a 1 hour, just a 1 hour hangout stream with my audience. So, I mean, shit. If you think I look tired, I even mentioned I am a little tired, bro. It's been a long fucking day. I've been working OT. I mean, I've been up since fucking... 7 in the morning? And I only had about 5 hours of sleep last night? I was talking to Bushman for 2 hours privately on Hangouts last night. We were rekindling things, and that's with no homo, okay? Don't take that out of context. We were, catching up on some good shit. So yeah, I got about 5 hours of sleep, and I've been up for 12 and a half hours, which is what I'm trying to say. And this is my third stream. I mean, what do you expect, man? Fuck. You should be surprised that I'm here. Shit. Blue Ball Brandon, hey, Coach, I missed your entrance. Anything special to say? No, bro. Go back and watch the replay once it gets to a replay. That's some good fucking coffee, man. That Kirkland Colombian Supremo whole bean coffee from Costco is great shit. She's one of Chara's friends. Oh, she is? Okay. All right. That's cool, man. Matt Aussie Bushman says, what is sleep? 2 days no sleep? I have a sore neck. Dude, you got to get some fucking sleep, man. Shit. Lucy Franzese. CB is a good dude. CB. Who is CB? Who the hell is CB? Damn. I don't even know who the hell CB is. Oh, Colin Butters. Yeah, Colin Butters is what we were talking about. Yeah, Colin is fantastic. Absolutely. Blue Collar Millennial says, my buddy got a Viagra stuck in his throat and got a stiff neck for 4 days. Sorry to hear about that. Rick Cognetti. Hey, how you doing, Rick? How's it going, bro? How's the watch time going, man? I got to make it over to your neck of the woods and catch some of your stuff, man. I've just been super swamped lately with a bunch of crap that I've been dealing with. But thank you so much for being here, Rick Cognetti. Blue Ball Brandon, the coach hits hard. Well, of course I do, bro. And then he furthermore says, dang, be the caller, that's a hard life to live. Oh, you're talking to Blue Collar Millennial, your buddy A Sicily. Okay. All right. Hooded One says, Hooded One, what's up with the man? Like, you come in here and you just mention that, and like, what are you trying to say? Is that just the way that you make your presence or make us aware of your presence? Just kind of curious. Coach, is that a new tea? No, I've had this thing for a few years, bro. Send me back to my former channel. I have a bunch of Calvin Klein liquid cotton, polo t-shirts. So, I mean, I have a pretty big wardrobe, man. I wear a bunch of different things. I just tonight I felt like putting a nice evening background. And the sky is kind of purple, and this is like a darker purple shirt with a light purple background, and it just blends in. Do you folks like the background tonight? Do you like the background, and do you like the way that it blends in with the shirt, man? I mean, I take all that into consideration to make it aesthetically pleasing for you folks. I didn't think the guys really cared about the aesthetically pleasing shit. I know the women more so care about that, but yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Shit. It's all good in the hood, but no, this is not a new shirt. I've had this for many years. It's all good in the hood, man. All good in the hood. He, awesome comment, good enough, says Keith Migtown, Lucy Franzese. Blue Ball Brandon, I'm not going to answer that question, bro. I'm going to let it go. Blue Collar Millennial says, tired or not, you the man, coach. Now, do you honestly mean that, bro, or are you blowing smoke up my ass? I'm not seeking validation like women do. It's normal for women to seek validation. But, I mean, seriously, dude. I mean, we go back to my former channel that I used to run, and And, we've all been through a lot. You know what the funny thing is, a Sisterly, a.k.a. blue-collar millennial sipping on gin and juice. There were a lot of content creators that used to produce content, and very few of those creators still create content today. And I'm one of the few standing, one of the few left standing. JV Gunner's another one. The Spoiled Entitled Millennial's another one. But he doesn't even put out that much content anymore. And then the content JV Gunner puts out, is just not the type of content that we're used to seeing from him in this community. So it's like, I'm like the only one left out of everyone from the people that stuck around from my former community that like that type of content or this type of content. So I get what you're saying, man, but let me know. I mean, serious, man. But I think you mean it, man. So thank you so much. I appreciate you being here, man. You've been very loyal. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Matt Aussie Bushman says no homo. I know, it's like us guys feel like we always have to say, if we try to show another guy some brotherly, straight love, we have to say no homo at the end of it. I guess in this day and age, with the feminist agenda and all these different sexual orientations, I guess we have to say no homo, huh? I can kind of understand that. Keith Migtow says, glad Coach and Aussie are good. Ronaldo Smith Jenkins. Okay. Jamie chats with minors online and it is no big deal. Maybe he is projecting. I don't know, bro. I wasn't going to talk about it, but it's all good. You can talk about whatever you want. Lucy Franzi says, Colin Butters had a grip on life. Yeah, I figured out what you meant by CB earlier, man. I had to think about it for a second. I am a little tired, bro. I'm not going to lie. Needing the co-host, brother? Not tonight, Blue Ball Brandon. Not bringing anyone on. I'm not going to be on for too terribly long. Y2K Homie says, I like wearing Nautica polos. Those are nice too, bro. They're pretty expensive. My brother used to wear a lot of Nautica stuff, and both my brother and I used to use Nautica cologne. But I prefer Drakkar Noir. It's funny. One of my friends, when I was younger, like in my late teens, he introduced me to Drakkar Noir. And he used to call it pussy juice. And he's like, dude, just wear a little bit of this and your woman will want you all the time. Just put on a little Drakkar Noir. And the first time I put on a Drakkar Noir, my high school sweetheart was all over me. And every time I would use it after that, it was incredible. It was great. And so, yeah, I use Drakkar Noir. It's another, higher end top shelf fragrance. Nautica is another top shelf fragrance and top shelf type of shirt. I mean, those Nautica shirts, they're about as much as these Calvin Klein liquid cotton polo shirts. They're about $60 a pop. Some are more expensive. They're nice. And who knows, maybe, if I don't know, if you guys make a decent amount of donations the rest of the month, maybe I'll buy a couple Nautica shirts. I'll tell you what, if I get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of October, if you folks help me get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of October, I will get a couple of Nautica shirts and change it up. Okay? I will do that. I promised I would do something else, and I can't remember what it was at this point. I can't remember. I have it written down somewhere. But yeah, that's what I'll do. So either way, whether I get the donations or not, if you folks help me get to 1K subs organically by the end of October, which is about what? About 5 weeks from now or so, a month and a half from now, then I will get a couple nice Nautica shirts and change it up. How's that? Blue Collar Millennial says, at Coach, will you ever wear your Greek... I can't even talk. At Coach, will you ever wear your Greek leather fisherman's hat again? Perhaps for your 1,000 sub show. I could do that. That was one of my favorite hats that my dad actually gave me, before he passed away. I got all of his Greek fisherman hats. They're great hats. But I started wearing, the other hats I'm wearing, such as this one here. This is a Stetson leather hat. I really like this hat. This is more of a classy hat that, I'll wear when I go out to a nice dinner. I'll wear a nice shirt like this. I'll put on this nice leather hat. I still like my my other, what the fuck do you call that hat? Shit, I can't remember. The wool hat, the Kangol 507 gray wool hat. Then I have the Rooster Headwear hat that I started wearing after I was wearing the Black Fisherman's hat, or the hats. And that's kind of like a greenish newspaper delivery boy hat. So yeah, I could do that, man. I'll tell you what. If you guys help me get the 1K subs, if you help me get the 1K subs before the end of October, I'll get a couple of Nautica polo shirts, and I will wear the black fisherman's hat that my father gave me. I'll whip that out. How's that? Ronaldo Smith Jenkins, coach, looking sharp with CK's shirt. Meanwhile, Fake Wolf wears wolf costumes for fun. What's the saying? He's a sheep in wolf's clothing. Is that what it is? I can't remember the saying. I'm so tired. It's sheep in wolf's clothing. He's a sheep in wolf's clothing. He's no fucking wolf. He's not an alpha male. He's a sheep. He's like a goat, if anything. Oh shit, man. I need to sub the coach on this name. Well, that's up to you, bro. It's up to you, man. Lucy Francis says, add a grip on life. The backdrop is awesome. Well, thank you so much, Lucy. I'm glad that you like it, man. And I think it blends in with the shirt and all. So, wow. Great, man. That's nice to hear. I figured it'd be perfect for an evening stream. To give you that feel like you're kind of watching the Tonight Show. Remember back in the days when Jay Leno used to do the Tonight Show? He had a similar, background in the studio like this, where you'd see the LA area skyline. And I kind of wanted to replicate that tonight. Maybe I'll use this particular, background image when I do some night streams like this in the future. Some really chill, laid-back night streams. Yeah, I like it too. Thank you so much for the compliment there. Let's see here. Blue Ball Branded Coach, you are truly the man. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. The only guy on YouTube that has stuck true to his roots for the last 2+ years. I honestly believe that, bro. And I know we fuck around a lot, but I look you in the eye in high definition, bro. You see this high def? You see how clear this is? No one has crystal clear clarity like Coach Eli. Crystal clear clarity like Coach Eli. That was a tongue twister, and I didn't fuck that up. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, dude. That's very kind of you to say. And, yeah, I mean, look, a lot of people have tried to kick me down. A lot of people have tried to tell me to get rid of the coaching title, the label. They've told me to go the Jerry Springer route. They told me to do all this shit. And it's like, it's just not me. Now, I can always incorporate all that shit into my shows and still be a coach. Okay? Because I like to entertain people, but I also like throwing down what? You know what I like to throw down while I entertain people? Those motherfucking truth bombs! We entertain people here while throwing down those motherfucking truth bombs! But yeah, man. That's exactly, right, Brandon. Like, look, I don't let anyone tell me what to do. I'm just myself, and whoever wants to follow me can follow me. If you're consistent long enough, the right audience will follow you. And if you guys remember, if we go back just, 3, 4, 5 months ago, I was barely over, 200 or 300 subs or 250 subs. And now, I'm closing in on 600. And I'm still getting decent traction on these streams. I mean, I only have 15 people here right now, but for a late Sunday night show, that's not really bad with the amount of subs that I have. And the chat is hopping, and it's pretty cool. So much appreciation, Blue Ball Brandon. I know you honestly mean that. Coach Eli is what he says he is. No, I am, dude. And that's why people don't like me, because I stand tall and I've been consistent with who I am this whole time. That's a good point. Blue Collar Millennial says, I'm still standing. Yeah. Yeah, Elton John, right, bro? Yeah. Yeah, we all know about Elton John, right? Let's not go there, okay? I don't want Matt Ossie Bushman saying his famous saying that he says after, he says something where he has a lot of love for another man. So anyway, give me 1 second, folks. Give me 1 second. All right, so where did we leave off at? The Mad Aussie Bushman is the man, says Lucy. Yep, definitely like the Mad Aussie Bushman. I'm glad that he reached out and that we've rekindled things. No homo, okay? Blue Ball Brandon, I think when the dust settles, Coach will be standing with his gigantic balls being airlifted by 2 Chinook helicopters. Okay. Wow. Shit, bro. Nobody can stop this Greek stallion. Come on, bro. Now you're kind of semi-trolling there, bro. Or maybe you are trolling. That's good shit, bro. That's good shit, bro. You have a sense of humor, BBB, Blue Ball Brandon, and I appreciate that, man. Simply Deep 1985 says, I had a grip on life. I knew you had some kind of edge to you, and that stream you did about sex on the first date confirms that. LOL. Well, here's the thing, dude. When I did that stream, I wasn't going out there and saying that, I'm a male whore that goes out and just bangs women, left and right and leaves them. No. I mean, if I meet a woman online, I will talk with her on the phone. I'll message back and forth with her through the platform I met her on. I'll talk with her on the phone. And then if I get a good feeling, we'll meet up and we'll plan a date when we both have time to spend several hours. Because a lot of times, women want to meet like on their lunch break or some shit like that. And no, you don't want to do that. You're like Coach Corey Wayne says, and I believe in this. Your job as a man, when you take a woman out on the date, is to arrange a fun-filled, romantic opportunity for sex to happen. Okay? A fun-filled, romantic opportunity for sex to happen. Okay? I mean, look, if you meet a woman during your lunch break or during her lunch break for like a half an hour, nothing can happen. It's just lunch. But if you meet her in the evening and you have 3-4 hours, both of you have 3-4 hours available, if it's meant to be, something could happen that night. And if it's meant to happen that night, then so be it. It doesn't mean that's the only thing on your mind. It just means that it could happen. I've noticed with women that are into me and I'm into them, it typically happens on the first or second date. And then it leads to something more. And if it doesn't happen on the first, second, or by at least the third date, it never goes anywhere. It never does. That's just a fact. I mean, if a woman's really into you, she's going to want it more than you want it. Even though she won't admit that. Trust me. Women want it just as much as men, if not more. So all you have to do is be cool, and if you both get along and you're cool, it'll just happen when it's right. But I appreciate that Simply Deep 1985. Eli, what place town is that in your backdrop? I have no idea, actually, bro. To be honest with you, I don't know. If I look, the title of the picture is It's just image 96. I have this stock image package that I purchased, and it doesn't even say, where it's at. It just looks cool, so it is what it is. But yeah, man, I wish I had that information to give to you. I don't know. It's probably somewhere in the U.S., though. It looks like somewhere in the U.S. Blue Ball Brandon, just sub to you, brother. Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh, our good buddy, some of us remember this content creator by the name of Charles F. Gray. He just put out a video called Mojo and the Taxi, Cocaine, and Pawn Shop Adventures. I mean, I don't understand what's been going on with Charles lately. He's been putting out some really, really shitty content. And he used to put out really good content and do some live streams. I just don't get it. I don't get it. And his views have just tremendously tanked. I don't know. I hope he does a live stream soon. I'd be happy to go on his panel. But, yeah, I just saw that notification pop in on my phone. One at a grip on life says Simply Deep 1985. One day we need to chat on Discord if I'm not so busy. That's cool, bro. Regarding what? What would you like to talk about? Let me know. Give me some idea of what you want to talk about. Would you ever want to come on the phone? Would you ever want to come on the show at some point? You want to get to know each other? Are you going through something? I mean, what's going on, bro? Give me something. Or do you just want to, make a new friend? I mean, let me know. I'm open to whatever, dude. Blue Ball Brandon, coach keeps it classy. I try, bro. I mean, I try to keep it classy with an edge, man, because sometimes if you're a little too classy, like some people, it's very boring and stale. So, I like to always be on edge, but with class attached to it. You know what I mean? I like to push the boundaries myself. I'm not going to lie, but I don't cross the line. Like, I will push the boundaries up until the line. Don't get me wrong, but I won't cross the fucking line. So that's just how I am. But that's a great point there, man. Coach keeps it classy. Blue Ball Brandon furthermore says when coach's balls are smacking the backside. Oh my god, this is terrible, man. There it goes. It went off the screen. Smacking the backside of a beautiful goddess, he proudly dons his Stetson leather hat. God damn it, dude. I guess when you get married, bro, and you have it all, you gotta say shit like that to entertain yourself, bro, so it doesn't get stale, right? God, you remind me of the dudes in high school, dude. We used to talk about that shit in high school, man. That's how we were in high school. We would sit there in the locker room after, PE class, and we would just talk about our girlfriends and different positions and shit like that. You get older. I'm 45 years old. I know you're a little bit younger than me, Blue Ball Brand. I think you're like in your early 30s now. And it's like, I mean, yeah, a lot of that stuff is still cool to talk about. I'm still a dude, and I can still talk about it. Yeah, I love smacking that ass, right? But, I mean, it doesn't have the same effect on me as it did in my younger days, I think I'm a little more mature than that. But don't get me wrong, I still enjoy the actual act, bro. I mean, I'm not dead. But you know what I mean. I got a lot of control, Blue Ball Brandon, and blue collar millennial sipping on gin and juice. I have a lot of control. Very good control. You know what I mean by that. Let's see. Ronaldo Smith Jenkins. It is a sheep and wolf clothing. He is a clown in a wolf outfit. Okay. All right. Yeah. Absolutely. Simply Deep 1985 says, at Blue Ball Brandon, I wonder would that happen just anywhere? LOL. Lucy Franzese, I remember those backdrops. Oh yeah, with Jay Leno, right? The Tonight Show with Jay Leno is what you're talking about, right? I think that's what you were responding to. I just finally got to that part of the chat. Blue Collar Millennial says, CCC, crystal clear clarity. Are you talking about my streams have crystal clear clarity, man? Now be honest, Asistly. Be honest with me. Compared to other creators that you see go live, is this one of the more higher quality streams, video and audio wise? I understand it's not 4K yet, bro. Hardly anyone broadcasts live streams in 4K yet. A few people do, but hardly any. Most people broadcast in 720 and some in 1080p like myself. But is this one of the more clear audio and video live streams you view regularly with zero buffering? Thanks to AT&T Fiber, 1,000 up, 1,000 down. Oops, sorry, 1,000 up, 1,000 down for $80 a month. Great fucking deal. I've never had problems since I got fiber. Like, when did it come in here? What was it, like 8 months ago or so? 8 or 9 months ago? I've had zero fucking issues. None. Beautiful. Occasionally the YouTube server will go down. But besides that, nothing. No problem. Let's see here. Blue Ball Brand and Coach, regardless of what you and I had disagreed about in the past, I genuinely do enjoy your content. Thank you. You are the damn YouTube king. Well, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you for the kind words. Blue Collar Millennial, Elias Melas is the king of YouTube. Blue Ball Brandon, long live the king. Jesus Christ, guys. You're laying on a bit thick. Come on, man. Come on, man. Jesus Christ. Lucy Franzese says that he will. Blue Collar Millennial, the Greeks made 3 good things. The phalanx, Euros, and Coach Eli. Well, thank you, brother. Lunch break date equals no sex date. That's true, Blue Collar Millennial. That's what I was saying. Yep. I only meet women late at night and after inebriation. That's the best time. Like, if you're gonna meet a woman, you gotta meet her at night. You gotta meet her at night. And the later at night that you meet her, the better chance you have of getting some on the first date and keeping her around. Now, I'm not saying go out there and fucking bang a bunch of women. That's not me. But the truth of the matter is, if a woman is willing to meet you, let's say after 9 or 10 o'clock at night, it's because if you do everything right, more than likely she wants you to bang her. That's the bottom. That's just the truth. It's just the truth. Blue Ball Brandon, I'm only good for 3 pumps. Lunch is more than enough time. Come on, bro. You're not a preemie, dude. A premature ejaculator. Come on. Bofa y'all. I don't see that guy here. Bofa y'all. You are a troll. Who are you? Bofa y'all. Let's see when you created that account. Was it today? Oh, you had that part hidden. You are completely a troll, bro. How about you tell us who you are? Bofa y'all. Jesus, man. Wow. That's some very damn good coffee. 17 in the box. Not too bad for, almost 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific. Yeah, I'm about to get through the chat here, so I may just end this stream in just a few minutes here, folks. Unless you folks have any other questions. Both of y'all, how'd you find out about this stream? Because you seem to be a troll. Anyway. Let's see. Blue Car Millennial sipping on gin and juice. 0 buffering. Buffering. 0 buffering. Shit, I am tired. Oh, here we go. I missed parts of this. Okay, here we go. Both of y'all, Charles is the shits. The shiz. Blue Collar Millennial says, easy women are the types I enjoy. They love BB and BD. So BB is bareback. That's no condom. And BD is bareback and big. Yeah, I know what you mean, dude. Come on, bro. This chat's slow. Both of y'all, who are you? It's slowed down a little bit. That's fine, dude. So what do you want, both of y'all? I can't force it to speed up. It's been a long day. I had many people here on my former stream before this one. Blue Collar Millennial says, Coach Elias Melas has the best audio and video. He needs 4K, though. 4K, like I told you, asystole, I'll probably upgrade the 4K over the next year to year and a half. In order to do that, asystole, this channel has to start making money. I'm not going to invest in order for me to do 4K, I'm going to have to get a new laptop and a new camcorder, because I no longer like using webcams for live streaming. I use a capture card and I use an actual camcorder. That's why my video flows better. You don't see a jitter as much as like a Logitech C920 or C922 with jitter. But yeah, no, if it's feasible for me to do that, absolutely. Absolutely. Who is asystole? It's asystole. ASYSTOLE. He's been a behind the scenes and used to be in front of the scenes good millennial that went through a divorce and has been a part of my communities and a part of some former communities I used to be involved with, the MGTOW Manosphere community. So that's who he is. Stick around and get to know him. I mean, I don't even know who you are, both of y'all. I mean, you got zero content and you came out of nowhere. You got a weird name. You got no picture. It's probably a brand new account. Like, you got to be a troll. You could be Clorox bleach for all I know. I don't know who you are, bro. You could be anyone. You could be fucking with me and getting off on that shit. Anyway. Zero buffering, says Blue Collar Millennial. Absolutely. Zero fucking buffering. And I also broadcast at 20 megabits per second. I live stream at 20 megabits per second. Most people don't even have an upstream of 20 megabits. I have 1,000. So for me, maintaining a smooth, internet stream at 20 megabits per second, takes up like 2 or 3% of my upstream bandwidth. It's nothing. That's why there's zero buffering. Plus, I plug in through Ethernet. I don't use Wi-Fi. I plug in directly to the router, and that way there are no problems. All right. What else is going on here? I don't see that guy here. I know Charles is not here, dude. Simply Deep, 1985. Eddie Rip on Life. Now, as far as spicing up your sex life with your mate that you're committed to is definitely a must depending on what it is. Okay, yeah, sure, man. Yeah, I hear you. This isn't my main account. Well, what is your main account, both of y'all? Why don't you let us know who you are? I don't want to associate with this man until I've checked him out. Both of y'all, that would defeat the purpose of using the sock. Yeah, well, both of y'all, I'm going to give you 1 minute to identify yourself or I will personally ban your sock. I don't play any fucking games here. You come here and be yourself and don't fucking troll and get to know people. I don't like people that hide in plain fucking sight. So you got 1 minute. You got 1 minute to identify your real YouTube channel or your both of y'all is getting banned by myself. I will tell you in private, Bushman. You motherfucker. You know what, both of y'all? I'm going to ban you myself, you fucker. Get out of here. You're gone. Don't play that fucking game. I will tell you in private. You know who he is, Bushman, says Lucy Francis. It's Clorox bleach. It's probably Clorox bleach. I don't think Jamie or JB would create a sock account like that. No. Blue Collar Millennial says, we love Coach Eli. Thank you. EAPG TV's dad. Hey, Coach, I'm back with you from earlier. Did Granny ever post that bleach troll video interview? She did it live, and it's on her channel. Just go to Granny Monster's channel. It's a 2-part video because she had to kill the stream of the first part at the 30-minute mark or so, or right around there, because she was having audio issues. She was having issues with her microphone. So she killed that stream, came back 5 minutes later, and did another 25 minutes. So I believe it's the latest 2 videos on her channel. I also did a stream after her stream, and for 3.5 hours, and Granny Monster was on along with Mad Aussie Bushman and myself. We ended up critiquing the first 8 minutes of the first part of the interview with Clorox bleach. So it took us several hours to get just through 8 minutes, but we got through the best parts of it, and we said what we had to say. It was a pretty good post-game show. So if you need a lot of content for the next few days, go check out the interview on Granny's channel, and then come back and check out the stream that I did earlier on my channel, the post-game show. It was about 3.5 hours, and you can actually just listen to it like radio. You don't have to even watch it if you don't want to, because of the great clear audio sound, right? Asistoli likes to listen to me while he's at work. He's like, one time Asistoli was telling me, he's like, damn, Coach, you know, I put my phone down and I can hear you crystal clear, like all the way on the other side of the room, Coach. You have that crystal clear audio, Coach. Like, yeah. Well, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Chara Ricci says, bye, person. Lucy Franzese, yes, sir. The Mad Aussie Bushman, I don't know who that person was. Any of my friends would use their real accounts. Yeah, he was trolling, man. It's a sock account. It's a fucking sock account. Lucy Franzese says, at the Mad Aussie Bushman, it is the same fucker that was trolling us for the past few months. Who's that, Lucy? Is that Clorox bleach or is that Jamie? Who else would it be? Who else is invested enough with the Coach Eli bullshit? Seriously. Anyway, guys and gals out there, if you have any other final thoughts or questions, I'm going to wait another minute or two, and then I'm going to wrap this up. Give me just 1 second here. All right. So I'm going to wait another minute or so, and then we're going to wrap this baby up. And then I'm going to finally shut down everything here in my studio. I typically will shut everything down after I do a show, but because I knew I was going to do 3 shows today, I kind of just left everything like set up. I like to condense and collapse shit. So anyway, EAPG's TV Dad, shout out at Lucy Franzese, XC Ben. Good evening, XC Ben. How are you doing? Long time no see. Did you hear one of the channels was suspended for running growth streams? And I actually thought that it was Midnight Raven told me that she heard it was Tree Trimmer 82's channel, but it was not. The actual channel, let me update you folks in case you even care. Let me look it up real quick. I can't remember the name of that channel, but I have it here. Give me a second. The name of that channel that got suspended for running sub for sub growth streams is, shit, where is that? Oh yeah, Murad's Haunted Adventures. Murad's Haunted Adventures. And he's not even monetized. He has less than 1K subs, and YouTube popped him for sub streams, and they told him that the reason why he got a community guideline strike, and he was saying that he can't stream for 90 days. No, if you get a community guideline strike, you can't stream for 1 week now. And the first one's a warning. So he must have gotten a copyright strike if he can't stream for 90 days. But that's what I heard when I went over to Flat Earth Forums channel where this was announced. So yeah, YouTube's really starting to pop these sub streams, so you got to be real careful. But how you been, XC Ben? You doing all right, man? I'm just doing a chill, laid-back stream tonight. And Y2K Homie, thanks for the great content. Eli, you're welcome. Y2K Homie, as always. EAPG TV's dad. Damn, YouTube did not notify me. That's okay. Have you banged the bell? Did you subscribe and bang the bell? EAPG TVs. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you bang the bell. If you do it from your phone, you have to make sure you select all notifications. By default, it puts you at personalized notifications. And then you have to also make sure on your iPhone or your Android or any tablet you have that you have the YouTube app set to receive notifications at your device level. So when you have all that set up properly, you won't miss a notification. I've subscribed to my channel from a secondary channel, and I always make sure the notification goes through on my phone right when I go live. I've never missed a notification. So it works. XC Ben, yeah, just 77 away from 1K organically in 1 year. Stoked. That's great, bro. How's your watch time? Coach Eli just hit 30,000 hours of watch time. And this channel has been up for almost a year. 30K watch time. With 560 something or 570 subs, whatever I have right now. Where am I at? I think I'm at 572. 572. Yeah, I've been getting some decent growth lately. It's been nice. It's been nice, and for the most part, it's been happening organically. I've done a little bit of networking, but the people I networked with, I've been in touch with them, and they've been here. I've been, supporting them, and it's been just I've been doing it the right way. That's the way everyone should do it. So, yeah, XC Ben. Now I think we can actually patch things up, bro. I mean, there was some crazy shit happening when we first met, and I think we've kind of squashed that. EAPG TV's dad, do you use OBS? Yes, I use OBS. I do not use Streamlabs OBS. I use the actual OBS version. And I've been using OBS for many years, even on my former channel that I used to run. So I know the ins and outs of OBS. And I love OBS. It's free and it's the best one. There are some paid ones out there, like XSplit, which is what JV Gunner uses. And then there's Wirecast and some others. But let me tell you, I've used the trial versions of those, and let me tell you, they're not as good as OBS, and OBS is free. OBS is fucking fantastic. If you're going to live stream professionally, I mean, you got to use OBS. And you can create scenes and switch through them. Like I can switch to a full Hangout screen that I've integrated. I can switch to a quad screen. I can switch to a full screen where I can do videos, or I can browse the internet and show you folks websites, right? And then there's the starting soon screen. Now, this is what I should use when I go on break. I should use this, be right back. But I haven't been using that because instead, I like showing you folks my full background when I'm on break. But I think what I have to do is just get some verbiage saying be right back when I go on break. And I play that music when no one's on my panels. I think I'm going to do that in the future. Stay Cool says OBS is so good. Yeah, OBS is great as long as you know how to use it. And if you have a good internet connection, Like, I used to have shit internet, and AT&T finally put in fiber, 1,000 up, 1,000 down. And let me tell you, your internet connection makes the most difference half of the way. The other half of the way, you need to have a great processor. You need to have at least 16 gigs of RAM. You should have an SSD hard drive. And that's that. i7 processor, minimum. 16 gigs of RAM, minimum. You should have an SSD, solid state hard drive, not the old school, spindle platter hard drives. And then you're good to go. But yeah, OBS is great if you have a decent computer with decent power and you have a decent internet connection. I'd say if you have at least 10 to 15 to 20 megabits per second upstream, it's great. If you have less than 10 megabit upstream, you can still do quite well, but you have a greater chance to buffer, especially if you have other people living in your house that share that bandwidth. That could fuck you up. Like for me, all the bandwidth's mine. I have this entire fucking fiber line to myself. It's great, man. I could run an ISP from my fucking place. But anyway, a few more questions here. We're going to get on out of here. Let's see. At Lucy, where is Sheena? Yeah, I have not seen Sheena lately. This is odd. I'm kind of getting a little worried about her. Similar Evil got banned because Similar Evil was crying like a whiny bitch in my stream the other day, trying to come on my show, and then I got a warning from a few people, and I wanted to verify who Similar Evil is privately before bringing Similar Evil on the air. And Similar Evil, I guess, got offended by that. So I just figured Similar Evil was a troll. So I banned Similar Evil. Sorry about that. I had to do it. Lucy Franzese, hats off to the coach. Thank you, Lucy. Lucy says, at the Mad Aussie Bushman, I'm not sure she was here like last Thursday as she's been gone since. Maybe she's on vacation or taking a break. What else? Let's see. At a Grip on Life, are you planning on AM or PM stream tomorrow? Lucy, I'm thinking here. I might do both. At a minimum, I will do at least one stream that'll probably start somewhere around 11 or 12 Pacific time, 2 or 3 Eastern time. And then possibly I might do a night stream as well. I'll just kind of feel things out. I also want to start getting back into making some more pre-recorded content. I'm trying to get motivated to do that. I know I need to do that, but I'm kind of waiting until I get monetized to do that because pre-recorded videos don't get the same traction as live streams do when you have fewer than 1,000 subs. So I'm just trying to balance everything out. It also depends how my load is tomorrow with my day job. But yeah, you'll get at least one stream from me tomorrow, and that it'll start somewhere around 2 or 3 p.m. Eastern. 11 a.m. or 12 noon Pacific. EAPG TV's dad, damn brother, do you have an OBS tutorial video? Yes, I do. If you go back, I did a 5.5 hour live stream on how to use OBS. It's a long stream, but I went through it step by step. It was published a few days before August 1st because a lot of my audience wanted to learn how to use OBS since Hangouts on Air was being shut down by YouTube and Google. So they wanted to learn how to use it. So if you go back to like July 29th or 30th, I can't remember which day it was, on my channel, in my live stream section, on my playlists, on my channel, or through my playlist on my channel, you will see it there. Or just go to my channel, do a search OBS tutorial. You'll find it right there. Or go to the YouTube search, A Grip on Life OBS. type that in, and it should take you right to that stream. It's a long stream, but you can skip through it. You can pause. I taught everything, man. Lucy Francis says, good enough. And Lucy says the same thing, or said the same thing. Yeah, he ran one roughly a month ago. It's pretty good. Yep, so that's it, folks. I'm going to wrap this baby up. I've got to go and make myself some dinner real quick and then get some rest and call it a night. And tomorrow is a new week. It is going to be Monday. I hope my load for my day job, my insurance business, is light so I can get to YouTube quicker. If it's light, who knows? I may stream even earlier in the morning. But I can't answer that right now until I know what my load is first thing in the morning when I get up. So with that being said, folks, I was very happy to be here with you folks for 3 streams today. I hope you all have yourselves a great night. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, share this on social media, share this on Twitter, share this on your community tabs if you have that on your YouTube channel. Folks, I would love to further help everyone, and the only way we can do that is if we keep growing and moving forward. So, help me grow so I can help you folks grow as well, because I feel I've got something here that many others don't. And I'm not trying to kick anyone else down. I'm just saying I have the experience and the technology to truly help people. So let's, make more people aware of this channel so it benefits all of us. Okay? Have yourselves a great night, and I'll see you all next time. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. We are out.